Have you ever noticed a housefly rubbing its front legs together? It's a sight that's both familiar and a little mysterious, almost as if the fly is plotting something. But what's really going on here? While it might look almost villainous, like the fly is scheming its next move, this behavior is actually a matter of survival, not mischief. Flies are surprisingly clean creatures despite their reputation for hanging around garbage and leftovers. They spend a significant portion of their day grooming themselves. Their bodies and limbs are covered in thousands of tiny sensory hairs, each one acting like a miniature antenna, constantly gathering information from the world around them. These hairs form a sophisticated detection system, picking up the faintest vibrations, subtle scents, and even the slightest approach of predators or threats. To keep these senses sharp and fully functional, flies must constantly clean themselves, rubbing their legs together, brushing over their heads, wings, and even their large, complex eyes. Any dust, dirt, or debris can clog these delicate hairs, dulling their senses and making it much harder to find food, avoid danger, or even communicate with other flies. So, when you see a fly preening, it's not just vanity. It's performing vital maintenance, much like a pilot checking every instrument before takeoff to ensure a safe flight. This behavior offers a fascinating window into the fly's world, where every sense is crucial for survival, and every moment could mean the difference between life and death. Even the smallest creatures like the humble housefly have evolved incredibly complex strategies to thrive in a world full of challenges. The next time you spot a fly cleaning itself, remember, it's not just a pesky insect but a marvel of evolutionary engineering, perfectly adapted to its environment. Their world is one of scents, tastes, and shifting air currents, an invisible landscape we can barely imagine, but which they navigate with astonishing skill. That constant preening is the secret to their lightning-fast reflexes and their remarkable ability to survive, no matter what the world throws at them. When a fly lands on your food, it's not just exploring. It's actually tasting with its feet, experiencing your meal in a way that's completely alien to us. Flies have taste receptors on their feet, allowing them to instantly sample anything they walk on. Every step is like a taste test, helping them decide if what they've found is worth eating. If they find something delicious, they face a unique challenge. Flies can't chew solid food like we do. Their tiny jaws aren't built for biting or grinding, instead they have a clever solution. Flies regurgitate digestive juices onto the food, releasing enzymes that break it down and turn it into a liquid they can drink. Their sponge-like mouthpart, called the proboscis, acts like a straw, slurping up the soupy mixture. This mouthpart is perfectly adapted for soaking up liquids. This external digestion lets flies access nutrients from almost anything, rotting fruit, crumbs, or scraps. Even the tiniest morsel can become a meal. By spitting out some of their stomach contents, flies make room for more food, maximizing every meal. This process also helps them keep their mouthparts clean and ready for the next bite. It's a specialized feeding strategy that's helped flies thrive everywhere, from city kitchens to wild forests, and from picnics to compost heaps. So, next time you see a fly on your lunch, remember, it's performing a tiny, efficient science experiment using chemistry and biology right before your eyes. While the idea of fly vomit isn't appetizing, it's a brilliant adaptation that's allowed these insects to survive for millions of years. Flies turn the world into a buffet, one spit and sip at a time, making the most of every opportunity no matter how small. Fascinating as they are, flies are also notorious for spreading disease. They land on everything, from fresh food to garbage and animal waste, picking up germs on their sticky feet and hairy legs. When a fly lands on your food, it transfers these microbes, sometimes even regurgitating bacteria-laden juices. This can spread illnesses like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. Even a brief visit can leave behind harmful bacteria. Imagine a fly moving red powder from one bowl to another, now replace that with invisible germs. While a healthy immune system can handle small exposures, the risk grows if flies linger or if someone is vulnerable. That's why keeping flies away from food is more than just a matter of comfort, it's a matter of health. Their presence is a real hazard, not just an annoyance. Despite their bad reputation, flies play vital roles in nature. Many species are important pollinators, helping plants reproduce as they move from flower to flower. Flies are also nature's cleanup crew, breaking down decaying matter and recycling nutrients back into the soil. Their larvae, or maggots, are especially efficient at consuming waste and speeding up decomposition. Flies are a crucial food source for birds, spiders, frogs, and countless other animals. Remove flies, and entire food webs would collapse. They convert waste into energy for other creatures, keeping ecosystems balanced. So while we don't want them in our kitchens, we should appreciate their work outdoors. Flies pollinate, clean up, and feed the world in ways we often overlook. Every creature, even the humble fly, has a purpose in the tapestry of life. Their contributions are essential, even if they go unnoticed. The housefly is a master of escape, thanks to its remarkable anatomy. Every part of its tiny body is designed for survival, making it one of the most elusive creatures in our homes. Always alert, it's ready to take off at the slightest hint of danger. Its feet have sticky pads and thousands of hairs that let it walk on walls, ceilings, and even upside down. Tiny claws help it peel away and dart off in an instant. The fly's huge compound eyes give it nearly 360-degree vision, spotting threats from any direction. 3 simple eyes on its forehead act as a built-in alarm, detecting the slightest changes in light and movement. Combined with lightning-fast reflexes, flies process motion much faster than humans, making our swat seem slow and predictable. Their wings beat rapidly, while tiny halters act as gyroscopes, giving them perfect balance and sharp aerial moves. Sticky feet, panoramic vision, and rapid reflexes make flies nearly impossible to catch. Every escape is a result of millions of years of evolution, fine-tuning their bodies for survival. If you found this fascinating, smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing science stories. A housefly's life is short, about 30 days, but incredibly productive. In that time, a female can lay up to 500 eggs, usually in decaying organic matter. The life cycle has 4 stages: egg, larva, maggot, pupa, and adult. Eggs hatch in as little as 24 hours, and maggots immediately start eating and growing. After several days, maggots become pupae, forming a hard shell for metamorphosis. Inside, they transform into adult flies, emerging ready to feed and reproduce. In warm weather, the entire cycle can take just a week, allowing populations to explode. Houseflies originated in Asia, but now live wherever humans do. They thrive in cities, farms, and anywhere people are found. Some species, like the timberfly, can grow over 3 inches long, a giant among flies. Their rapid life cycle and adaptability make them one of the world's most successful insects. Flies are everywhere, for better or worse. While flies are important outdoors, most of us want to keep them out of our homes. The best defense is prevention. Keep food sealed, wipe up spills, and clean counters regularly. Store food in airtight containers and refrigerate leftovers to hide tempting smells. Garbage cans should have tight lids and be emptied often, especially in warm months. Clean up pet food and sugary spills and remove fly specks from surfaces. Fix leaky pipes and keep drains clean to eliminate breeding sites. Block entry points by repairing window screens and sealing cracks around doors and pipes. By removing food, water, and shelter, you make your home less inviting to flies. Prevention is far more effective than chasing flies with a swatter. A clean, sealed home is your best protection against these persistent pests.